Hello again, my name is Bocephus Jones and I'm here to talk about climate change. Now, when I was younger, before I went to prison, I had this great big pretty oak tree in my front yard, right in front of my trailer. And I would get my iced tea with lots of nice ice and sit under that tree in the nice shade, and it was cool on those summer days. It was so cool, and I had my refreshed iced tea. That was living. Now, I came out of prison 30 years later and somebody chopped that tree right down. Chop, 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 right down. All I had left was a stump. So I went out there one hot summer day to buy a glass of iced tea, and I sat next to that stump and I was like, ooh, Lord, this is going to be nice. There wasn't no shade. And it was hot, hot, hot. And you know what else happened? My ice cubes would melted right away. I sat there and had warm iced tea and sweating. Now you can't tell me that cutting down that tree didn't make my front yard hotter, because it did. I mean, Saturday nights I like to stay up late and I watch the 3 o'clock creature featured. I used to love those cannibal movies. You know, the little pygmy cannibals, the little short cannibals in the Amazon basin. Well, did you ever see them drinking iced tea when they're sitting there eating on those tourists? No! That's because we've been cutting down their trees. That's why you never see a cannibal with a glass of iced tea. Because they can't keep ice, because it's hot. It's hot, hot, hot. Then, there's the whole situation with my swimming hole. When I was a kid, my cousin Tommy Lee and I, we'd go down to a little pond down the way. We called it our swimming hole. We built us a great big tall tower. Yeah! We'd climb up that tower. It's like a platform. We'd dive right off. We'd like climb up that platform, and roar! Straight down. Just like we were in the Olympics. Yeah! So when I got out of prison, I sat there and said, Tommy Lee, come on, let's go down to our swimming hole. He said, no, Bocephus, it's too shallow to go down there now. I said, nah, it's fine. So I dragged him, down the hills of that swimming hole. And we climbed up to the top of that tower. Oh! And I said, Tommy Lee, you're the oldest. You get the honor going first. He said, no, it's too shallow. I said, you're just being a wuss. So I said, you just need a little help, you know? So I gave him a little prod, I pushed him right off. And he sat there and died like old days. And boom, splash! They hit his head. They cranked his neck so bad his head rolled off. He was dead. I didn't know. There was only 2 inches of water left in that pond. Looked deep to me. I didn't know. Because, you know, when we were kids, the water was at least 3 feet deep, so yeah, you jumped off that big high thing, and you still hit your head on the bottom, but you know, just crank your neck a little bit, and just a little bit. It hurt for a day, 2, maybe a week, then it got better. I didn't know. And now we got Tommy's head bobbing up and down on a 2 inches of water in the swimming hole. That's climate change. That's heat evaporating that water, just like it melted my ice tea. And then they sit there and talk about cars. Cars. You know, they have the exhaust, it has carbon monoxide, dioxide, whatever kind of stuff it was. That stuff goes up, eats away the ozone layer, the sun's rays just come down, give everybody pox and sores and skin cancer. Well, I decided that after I killed my wife, I chopped her head off. You remember, you've heard that story before, because she was a cheating whore. I didn't feel guilty about chopping her head off, but I sure didn't miss her. I just wanted to hold her again, so I figured, you know, if I drove my car, well, actually I don't have a car, I have a truck, of course, duh. Anyway, I drove my truck to my garage, closed the garage door, turned that truck on, sat next to that exhaust pipe. I figured it'd put me nice to sleep, you know, that carbon monoxide, dioxide. I didn't go to sleep. I got hot. That exhaust was damn hot. And I choked a little bit going, and then I looked around and I realized, Bocephus, you don't even have a garage. And by that time, police pulled up, woo, and dragged my ass off to prison. Yeah. Carbon monoxide, dioxide. It made me choke. So you know when there's billions and billions of cars on this earth, especially like in China and places like that, you know it's choking the earth. Choking. Making everything hot. My face, it was sweating and dripping. Anyway. Then, got the whole situation with hurricanes. I used to have a carport on this trailer. I've had lots of carports on these trailers, but they always get blown away. It's always hurricane, tornado, something coming. When I was a kid now, when we talked about hurricanes, it was like, do you remember back in '54, Hurricane Hazel? Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh, do you remember Camille back in '69? Oh, that one was bad. How about Hugo in '89? That one was real bad. It was even worse than Camille. Those hurricanes were spaced far apart. Yeah, we had little ones here and there, but the big ones, they were spaced far apart. Nowadays, it's like, do you remember Charlie back in 2004? Do you remember Jean back in 2004? You remember Francis in 2004? How about Alvin in 2004? 4 hurricanes, big ones, in 1 year. And now we got Dorian and Matthew and Michael and so many I can't keep track of. Inez, some of them, I don't know. That is climate change. They're coming all over the place. This is my 9th trailer in 5 years. It's hard to keep finding trailers to squat in. You know, you wander around the county looking for things all the time, and every time I find a trailer to squat in, it might already even have a roof blown off. But if it doesn't, I squat and said, oh, I got someplace to live. Hallelujah, because nobody wants to rent to an ex-convict. Sure enough, tornado, hurricane, boom! Those roofs go right off. No carport, no roof. My furniture that I stole sit there flying up in the air. At least I didn't fly up in the air. I'm still here talking to you. Well, actually, it comes down to this. Who do you want to believe? Do you want to believe the politicians that sit there and say, there's no climate change, there's no climate change, there's no climate change, there's no climate change? Or do you want to listen to scientists? There's hundreds of them saying, there is climate change, there is climate change, there is climate change, there is climate change. I know who I'm going to listen to. Those scientists have studied for years and years and years, and I'm dumb. I don't know damn thing except about my melting ice. So I'm going to believe people that study. I mean, those politicians. Come on, give me a break. You know what they're really doing. There's no climate change. Yeah, because that means they're getting stuff right in their pocket from those oil and coal companies and all those disgusting polluters. Woo, look at my money I got in my pocket. All this money. There's no climate change. Of course not. When there's like tons of money in your pocket, you're going to say whatever you need to say to keep getting more. While those scientists keep saying, there is climate change, there is climate change. And they got nothing in their pockets from nobody. They're telling you the truth. They're sitting there eating TV dinners at night because they don't have no money. So they're doing it because it's the right thing to do. And that's who I believe. I believe there's climate change. I believe this earth's getting terrible. We're going to leave a burning, dry, horrible place for our kids. Unless we do something about it. Now, that's all I got to say about climate change. This is Bocephus Jones, and I'll talk to you next time.